A couple months ago when I was walking with my bird, I stopped by a tree and I picked up some little pieces of resin, and I wondered why I was interested in that. And when I was just scrolling through videos, I got on a foraging trend. So I went back to the tree and got about an ounce of pine resin, and then mixed light quarter cup of olive oil and a light quarter cup of coconut oil, and then I have a tea light that I shredded up. So I'm working on making some pine resin. I just plan to use it as like an aromatherapy, pine resin salve, for the sake of smelling better, just a solid perfume. And so I've got it, let's see, about halfway up on my it'll take it a while for the pine resin to dissolve into the oil. And then once that's happened, I'll add the wax that'll melt pretty fast. And then I might just leave it in this container here with a covering over the top. Or not necessary, it could be a solid air freshener. And just provide some nice pine fragrance. I bought some incense today. I got the kind with the thujones in it, which I'd been avoiding. I decided to get some potassium supplements because, let's see, is that a piece of wood? Yeah. Let's get that in there a little bit. Yeah, I could probably pick out this little piece of gunk. Anyway, yeah, I can't exactly pull flies out of the air, but it's attached still. So we'll wait a little bit. It still has some pine on it. But it doesn't matter if I'm using it. The gunk, I think, will settle to the bottom. Or I could just pull around it, because I end up wasting some pine resin. But I love foraging. I like to, some people think that my lanyard with the mushrooms on it is like, oh, I like drugs. No, I like hunting mushrooms. Yeah, it's dissolving pretty fast. It doesn't even have to be up to a boil. And so I just enjoy making things like this. And I don't know, I don't always use them for much, but like I said, this is a solid air freshener. It's a personal perfume. These are some pretty cheap chopsticks that probably won't be able to use for anything again. And, or not, who knows. But, I was watching about pokeberries. I was watching about elderberries. I use elderberries when I feel like I've come down with COVID. So I think I'll give this a rest. Yeah, we're starting to rattle. I think I could turn it down a little bit. And I think we'll be done in a few minutes.